In the rugged landscape of the Viking Age, where centralized legal authority was often sparse and personal honor was the foundation of social standing, the practice of Holmgång emerged as a pivotal mechanism for resolving irreconcilable conflicts. This form of legalized dueling was far more than a simple brawl. It was a ritualized judicial process governed by strict customary laws. A Holmgång typically began when one party felt their honor had been insulted or their property rights infringed upon, leading them to cite the other to a challenge. The encounter traditionally took place on a small island or home, or a specifically demarcated square of land, symbolizing a space removed from the normal protections of society. To ensure the stakes remained high and the procedure orderly, the combatants often fought upon a hide or a cloak pegged to the ground with hazel poles. Stepping off this boundary was frequently interpreted as an admission of defeat or a sign of cowardice, known as knighting. The duel was a brutal test of both physical prowess and divine favor. Rules varied by region, but a common practice involved each warrior being allowed 3 shields. Once a shield was splintered or rendered useless by the opponent's axe or sword, it was discarded for the next. The fight could end with the first shedding of blood upon the hide, or it could continue to the death, depending on the severity of the initial grievance. Major figures in the Icelandic sagas, such as the hot-tempered poet Egil Skallagrimsson, are depicted using the Holmgång to defend their inheritance against those who sought to exploit the law for land grabs. Consequently, the ritual became a double-edged sword. While it provided a definitive end to feuds that might otherwise consume entire generations, it also allowed physically dominant men to legally seize the property of the weak. By the early 11th century, as Christianity spread and centralized monarchies in Scandinavia sought to monopolize the use of force, the Holmgång was viewed as an archaic and destabilizing element of the old pagan order. Its eventual abolition in Iceland and Norway marked a fundamental shift from the era of individual retribution toward a more structured, communal rule of law.